All right, welcome back to the Mama Bake Shack. We've been busy this week, man. We've been busy. Run hard Thursday, and we got a lead pot and all set up, and got a few heads shot, and put some out on Facebook, and got order for about 6 of them from 2 different folks. Well, 3 apiece. It wasn't 6. They didn't get 6 apiece. And I had to try to get them shot up, and we went to Tractor Supply yesterday and tried to sell a few. I tell you, it's been busy. I tell you, I sold them boys, and I tried to get some more tied up. Go to Tractor Supply, and I made two long days right there, Thursday and Friday, sure enough. But we back now. We done got a little rest. Been to church this morning, and we going. I've been had a call for some motor oil wiring, and we gonna see if we can make up a batch. My version of it might not be the best version. I got some motor oil pigment here, the lure works, but it's all right. But I want to try to get closer to the original, But we gonna try it. We got a couple of plastic all here, If I can get close to it and they don't like it, then I can pull me some up and fish with it. Been wanting to try me some to put in the boat. We gonna try this up and see what we can get done here. Been a long week. Gonna be longer next week. I gotta get some silver flake in here. A fella called wanted some wiring with some silver flake in it. Didn't want the holographic silver. We ain't got much holographic silver left, and boy, y'all know how I like that holographic silver. Anyway, and they ain't got none in the size I want. I like that. I think that's a 0.25, yeah, 0.025. Man, that thing just a little old bitty. This little old bitty spoon of that stuff right here. That little old spoonful right there. So 164. Man, you can put that little spoonful of it in some June bug or watermelon reds or whatever, and it just makes it shine. That old lady back over in the corner working on crappie bait. I ain't gonna turn the camera around on it. Y'all might see something y'all not want to see. I turn the camera around. She been making them crappie G's. Had a fella ordered about 20 of them things a certain way, and she learning how to do a little tying too. She can do better than I can, tell you the truth. I told her I can't tie good enough yet to do crappie baits. I do pretty good on that skirt. And I gotta hide them threads, here. I mean, that skirt gonna kind of hide your little knot in there. I'm gonna get that knot down pat, though. I hope one day. We're gonna shoot this here, and we gonna shoot it in this here curly tail wiring mold. We're just gonna try it and see what it's like. Gonna try not to hold y'all too long. I finally got me a thermometer tail here. Now I ain't gotta go worry about her not putting it back. She bought her one. I asked her if I could use it just a little bit better than I got. She said, keep your hand up. So I took that as a no. But anyway, we're gonna just do a little short video here. I do one of these here little motor oil version that I call a quicker state. It kind of reminds me of that old Quaker State motor, old greenish brownish looking. And I wouldn't put, hell, I better not say that. They might hear me say something about them. They might want to sue me or something. I just wouldn't use the oil, that's all. I just don't like Quaker State oil. They ain't never liked it. We call that we started calling a clean motor oil, and I said after that I got to looking at it, I'm gonna rename that to Quaker State. It kind of reminds me of that Quaker State motor oil, and I think that's what I'm gonna call it. If I ever shoot up in a motor, I sold some of them in the crawfish, I think. They didn't get the worm, they got a crawfish, I think, in that. There was something else I had it shot up in, they bought one, I forget what it was. But it might have been a worm. Oh boy, that tractor looking good. I bet you we got it hot too. Plenty hot. This thing called for about some chartreuse and yellow chartreuse and some. I'm using a Lure Works chartreuse dye 107. Gotta shake it up good. And this is a bleed dye. So thought about trying it with my non-bleed chartreuse, but I don't know if you can get the same effect out of it if it don't bleed or not. I just ain't tried it yet. I said I was gonna try it, but I ain't tried it yet. And I do my clean motor oil 10 drops and 10 drops. You don't want much of this here chartreuse in there. That 10 drops be plenty in it. But 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 will be plenty in it. But I might put a few more drops of this black grape in there. I think I can put a few more drops of that in there. I'll get close to the original recipe. You're supposed to be able to get the original recipe with this. See, it ain't nothing but chartreuse and what is it? Baked chunking. Michael up there at baked chunking, he said it ain't nothing but chartreuse, and they said it was chartreuse and violet grape, but he said you could do the same thing with Lure Works chartreuse and black grape. The Lure Works chartreuse was a little strong. You didn't need no more than 10 drops of that. And we're going to get a little red pigment in there. We're going to go a little of this cherry dye. This is what we get. Alright, we're going to get the hint color hint down right first though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We're going to start off with 15 drops on this here and see what comes up. We're going to need a little more in there. Let's go 5 more drops. Just the one that Baked Chunkin gave with ML colors. He said them colors you could just go 50-50 on a violet. I think it's a violet purple. violet grape and a chartreuse. Then you go about 50-50 to get it out of there. That's getting close. That way up to 20 drops, let's go 25. Let's go 30. I think 30 gonna be the magic number. What y'all think? Old lady back there shaking her head. She gonna, I told you, you should have tried it. You should have tried it. We're gonna have to get that a little bit darker than that. So that's 30. Let's go 5 more. 35. More. It's already got the little green tint to it, a little brownish. We're at 35. Let's go 5 more for 40. I think we're gonna about get it. We might have to go all the way to 50, but we're gonna see, man. It's getting where I like it down there. Oh yeah. I think that's gonna be it, folks. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Ooh. Get me a little mold over here. I ain't got one of them test molds. I have to use one of these little worm molds here, folks. Take long for that to cool off. Got a little more green and I don't want it though. We gonna put a drop of red in it and see what it does. No, we ain't. No, we ain't. No, we gonna put some red in it too, but I'm gonna try something else. It ain't gonna hurt it, I don't think. We're gonna put about 10 drops of secret ingredient in it. That color just about a motor oil itself. That hot honey. Get something kind of tone that green down just a little bit. I believe that did. I sure believe it did. I believe that's gonna do it. Let's take it on here a little. We gotta get a little red tint, a little red tint in it. We don't wanna get, this old cherry red is pretty strong, so you don't want to hit it too hard. Let's put one. That's all I'm doing right there. I think somebody said you put about 3 in there, but somebody then they said don't put that much in there because that was too much. That is some strong dye. Man, that. Folks, I think they're gonna get it right there. I seen the old boy do some old oil with some red flake in that thing, and I'm gonna tell you, woo, if I ever mold it good. So that's what we gonna put in this here, some red flake. Put some in a good heaping scoop, 1/8 scoop of this here. Let's put 2 of them in. I should have got my quarter. 2 of them with the big flake in there. Of the old 40 red, and we gonna put 1 of the something all red in there. Little heaping teaspoon of it. We're gonna see what this looks like. I'm gonna have to reheat it just a little bit. Oh man. Well, I wish y'all could see that. That thing ain't gonna pick up that. That might not be exactly motor oil, but I'm gonna tell you. I like it. I like it. I believe that kept fish right there. Yeah, see that? A little bit too green right there. Well, that here gonna be a little green too, but it's got a little hint of the brown in it. Oh, but I think we got it here. We're gonna put it back in here just a few seconds in the microwave and heat it up. And we're gonna vacuum it out. We're gonna shoot this thing and get out of here. I had to shoot up me some of these wires. Oh, we got us a new camera here. We gonna try out here after a while. I think I'm gonna have to get a microphone for it. That to load up to the internet and all that. And I think it even hooked to the internet. The old lady said we in. You know she ain't never home. I better shut up. She old times. No, she said it'll hook to the internet. I didn't read it in the instructions. I just reading how to operate it. You know. I think with that we're gonna be able to do what I want to do. I can get some swim baits and some jerk baits and stuff, and do some of these lead mold. I think I'll be able to pause it while we wait for the lead head to cook for 30 seconds or 30 minutes, and we can pause it and skip that little bit in between now. Like the swim baits take about an hour for them to cool down. So if it'll work like it is, we'll get you some footage of some of that stuff here in the near future. We gotta play with it. Like I say, I think I gotta get me a microphone to go with it. But we gonna play with it, see how good it picks the sound up. I'm finna vacuum this here out. I can't vacuum it out. I ain't got it plugged in. Plug it in. Gotta plug it in before I can do anything. Plug it in. We'll get this vacuum right quick and we're gonna get this shot. If it don't work, I'm gonna give up trying to make motor oil. I'm just gonna buy the revised edition of the original color and be done with it. Be nice to know you can make it up, get it right. Without, what they got to make it up with, using other color. You might run out of it. If you buy a bottle, you might run out of it. You might need some. You got stuff there you can make it with. You can make it up right quick, But everything around here deep in the woods, we gotta order everything. We had to order something like 6 months in advance to get it near back. We so far back in the woods. Ain't back. I wouldn't have it no other way though. I don't like town. I had to go through town and all that to get to work and to church, but I don't like town. I get home, I don't want to go to town I just care less about going to town. Folks, I believe we got that 40 was it 40 drops, 45 drops? No, 40 drops of 40 drops of black grape, 10 drops of chartreuse, and 10 drops of hot honey to kind of take some of that green edge off of it. I believe this ain't gonna do it, folks. I sure believe it's gonna do it. Look at that, buddy. I believe that's a good motor oil right there. That is, I'm gonna have to shoot up some of these here. Shoot up some for sale and shoot me up some fish with. Look at that cook. Y'all see that cook? Y'all don't see that in that, not them dead. Man, I tell you that red flake. I had some motor oil flake over here that I usually put in. I might put a little sparkle in it. See what it looks like. I want somebody had that red flake in there, man. I want to try that red flake. That motor oil looks good in that red flake. Top that off a little bit. And we're gonna open this up and we're gonna be out of here. Gotta go back and get a little more rest. Gotta go to church after a while. 6 o'clock and I gotta go to work. Lord, I hate to go to work. Some folks don't like going to church, but they don't know it. I'd rather go to church any day and go to work. I can tell you that. But it gotta be done. I ain't quite old enough to quit yet. I ain't old enough to quit yet. Alright, this thing ought to be cooled off. Oh yeah, it's cool. I turned that thing over without looking at it. I should have looked at it a little closer. But then none run out of the sprue up there. If it didn't run out of the sprue, you can open it up. Alright. Let's see what they're gonna look like. Oh yeah. That's a motor oil. Yeah, that's motor oil. I mean, you see a little red in there, a green, reddish, a little bit of brown. Let's pull it out there. You can't see it in that mold too. Yeah. Now you can see it in the tail a little better. It really ain't shifting that much. It's trying, yeah, it shifts a little bit. It might have got a little bit too dark. I fish them more. That'd be a good wearing fish. Well, all right, folks, that's gonna be it for today. You know, like I say, if you like what you see on here, subscribe and hit the subscribe button, the notification button, and like and then share button. Some of your friends might want to see it. And we appreciate everybody that done subscribe. I think we got like 78 subscribers already, so appreciate every one of them. And I'm a little late getting the video out this week. Like I said, we've been pretty busy, but I wanted to get one out there. Anyway, if you like what you see in here, anything you're interested in, look us up on Sweet and Sassy Baits and Facebook and shoot us a message, we'll get to you. And until then, y'all keep on fishing.